Hi, it's Michelle from Honest and Truly, and I'm coming to you from sunny Chicago where summer is finally starting to arrive. I got sent some amazing products from Box Organix for them to have me try to create a recipe that I think you might enjoy. I'm going to be making and grilling some chicken wings that are both kid-friendly and adult-friendly. Gotta love the ones from Box Organix. The fresh source chicken is organic. It's packaged this way, which is very nice that it is perfect for a family of 4 in a sealed container. Defrost it, marinate it, you're ready to go. Shall we see what that looks like? Come on. Step 1, marinate our chicken. So my marinade consists of garlic cloves that I'm going to mince, a little bit of salt, some lemon juice, as well as some olive oil or grapeseed oil. You'll note that it's gluten-free and it's dairy-free, which means that it's good for allergens. It's also super easy to mix up and to make. And if you haven't seen how I chop my garlic and mince my garlic, it is a super easy technique. Go ahead and check out the video. It gives you all you need to know. I want my garlic to be minced fairly well, but not super fine. The more you cut up your garlic, the more garlic membranes end up getting crushed, which releases a lot of the flavor. So I want to have a lot of the flavor, but I don't want to have such tiny pieces that I can't see anything. All I've done so far is just to add the garlic to a glass dish and put in maybe ½ teaspoon of salt or so, maybe 3/4 of a teaspoon. I'm going to add some lemon juice, maybe 1/4 cup. And usually I would go ahead and I would simply use a lemon that I squeeze. And 1 lemon will give me about ½ cup of lemon juice if it's a good lemon. But I happen to have some organic lemon juice on hand and not any lemons, so this works. I'm also going to put in less, maybe 1/4 cup of oil, and that's it. That is my marinade. Just before I add the chicken, I do want to stir my marinade a tiny bit. I added oil, which will keep my chicken from sticking, but I don't want to end up having big glops of oil. So I'll just stir it and then go ahead and plop my chicken wings in. Once they're in, I'm going to take this again and just stir it to make sure that it's coated. And from that, all you have to do is cover it up and let it sit. You'll notice that it's not going to be touching every piece of it. That's okay. As long as it sits in there for a while, I'll go ahead and turn these over in an hour or so, marinate them for around 3 hours, and you're ready to grill. Box Organix also sent me some Local Folks Foods hot sauces. They actually sent me 3 hot sauces, but it happens that my husband is a little bit of a hot sauce aficionado, and he already ate an entire bottle and part of another one before I could get to it. They sent the Cayenne Red hot sauce, which is a little bit of a habanero kick, as well as the Blazing Red hot sauce that's more of a smoky kind of a hot sauce. Personally, I like my things a little bit smoky. You can go however you want to, so I'm going to use the Blazing Red when I make my hot sauce for my wings. When you start grilling it, you want to make sure that you're putting it on the grill so that the skin side is down. That will help it cook a little bit more evenly. You also want to make sure that you are having a nice little smoking, hissing sound, and that your oven, or grill as the case may be, is nice and hot before you put it on. This is going to help make sure that your chicken is cooking evenly, as well as ensuring that your chicken is not going to stick to the grill as much. If you put it on a grill that's not preheated, it's actually far more likely to stick than if you put it on a grill that is already heated. Making hot sauce for your wings is super easy. All you have to do is add equal parts of butter and hot sauce. And since I'm only making a few chicken wings, I'm only adding a little bit of butter, and I know this is going to kill you. I don't measure things very well. So about that much hot sauce, which is about 1/4 cup of a butter and 1/4 cup of hot sauce for what I made. You're going to turn your stove on to medium-low. And then I also like to add in a little bit of extra. I'm going to add in a little bit of Worcestershire, which is really just a dash or 2. And the same thing with some vinegar. I'm going to add in maybe a teaspoon to a tablespoon of vinegar, just because I like that little bit extra tang to mine. I'm going to let this melt, and once it's finished melting, I'll have my hot sauce. Once all your butter has melted, you just want to go ahead and stir your sauce to make sure that it's all incorporated. Then, once your chicken is finished, you're going to go ahead, put it in here, toss it up so that it's all coated, and you're good to go. After 5 or 6 minutes, go ahead and flip them. I like mine a little bit toasty, so I have them cooking a little bit higher, but you can adjust this to how you want it to be. Another 3 or so minutes on the other side and your chicken should be done. Go ahead and simply remove it to a plate. And the one thing I will tell you, make sure you're using good grill etiquette and you're using a clean plate, not the same one that you were marinating the raw chicken in, and that you're using a different utensil so you're not spreading any foodborne illnesses. For the wings that the small children are going to eat who aren't too big into spices, we're going to leave it just like that. The lemon garlic marinade actually makes a wonderful flavor to it. For the other ones that are going to be for the adults, all we're going to do is simply add these to the hot sauce mixture that we made earlier, and then we're going to toss them. And really, that means just taking these and turning them so that they get coated in here. If you want a little bit extra, simply spoon it on top afterwards, but otherwise, this is your grilled, spicy chicken wing. And you know it's a successful meal when the only thing left is simply a pile of bones. And that's our dinner. See how quick and easy that was? And everyone was happy. So what would you make with your chicken wings? Leave me a comment below and let me know. Plus, go ahead, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss anything else.